Hello everybody! Welcome back to B&B Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the explosive twists unfolding in the gripping storyline involving Ridge, Taylor, Brooke, and the unexpected return of Nick Marone. Prepare yourself, because jealousy, deception, and revenge are about to redefine relationships in ways viewers never imagined. The drama ignites with the highly anticipated return of Nick Marone, a figure whose mere presence in Los Angeles immediately stirs tension, especially for Ridge Forrester. Despite Ridge's public commitment to Taylor Hayes, evident through their upcoming wedding preparations, Nick's sudden reappearance awakens dormant emotions Ridge still harbors for Brooke Logan. Although Ridge attempts to suppress his jealousy, the escalating closeness between Brooke and Nick becomes impossible to ignore, triggering deep-seated insecurities within him. Initially, Ridge convinces himself he has no logical reason to be troubled by Brooke and Nick's interactions. After all, Ridge is engaged to Taylor, and he genuinely loves and respects her. Yet, each passing day reveals Brooke and Nick growing visibly closer, sharing intimate glances and private conversations, fueling Ridge's underlying jealousy. Ridge's internal battle becomes more intense, causing emotional turmoil that inevitably impacts his relationship with Taylor. Despite Taylor's earnest excitement about their upcoming wedding, Ridge begins to withdraw emotionally, consumed by obsessive thoughts of Brooke and Nick's newfound closeness. The tension finally reaches a breaking point when Brooke and Nick officially confirm they are a couple, publicly declaring their romance. This announcement deeply unsettles Ridge, pushing him close to emotional collapse. Observing Brooke with Nick profoundly wounds Ridge's pride, compelling him to question the authenticity of his own feelings toward Taylor. Unable to reconcile his conflicting emotions, Ridge makes the drastic decision to postpone his wedding to Taylor indefinitely. He informs Taylor gently, insisting he needs time and space to reflect upon their future. Taylor, devastated but supportive, agrees reluctantly, unaware of the true catalyst behind Ridge's sudden hesitance. However, the story soon takes an astonishing and unexpected turn. In an accidental yet fortuitous moment, Ridge overhears a private conversation between Brooke and Nick they clearly intended to remain hidden. The truth revealed in this clandestine dialogue shatters Ridge's reality entirely. Ridge learns that Brooke and Nick's so-called romance was never genuine at all. Instead, it was an elaborate performance deliberately staged to evoke jealousy in Ridge and disrupt his upcoming marriage to Taylor. Brooke and Nick openly discuss their deceptive plan, laughing over Ridge's clear distress. They speculate about Ridge's inability to move past Brooke, criticizing his apparent indecision regarding Taylor. Ridge, hidden nearby, listens in stunned silence, rage steadily rising within him. The realization that he has been manipulated, treated as a pawn in Brooke's twisted emotional game, fills Ridge with profound humiliation and anger. Feeling betrayed not only romantically, but personally, Ridge vows silently that Brooke's manipulation will never go unpunished. Following this shocking discovery, Ridge's attitude transforms drastically. He moves from being deeply conflicted to resolute and determined. Brooke's deception pushes him toward an unwavering decision. He will not allow Brooke to control his emotional state or dictate the trajectory of his life any longer. More importantly, Ridge decides that Brooke must face clear and immediate consequences for her manipulative behavior. Ridge immediately approaches Taylor, dramatically reversing his earlier decision. Now, rather than postponing their wedding, Ridge passionately insists they must marry as quickly as possible. Taylor, though initially surprised by Ridge's sudden shift, eagerly accepts his newfound enthusiasm. Completely unaware of Ridge's true motivations, Taylor is simply relieved that Ridge appears fully committed once more. Behind Ridge's decision lies a clear, calculated intent revenge against Brooke. Ridge consciously chooses to accelerate his marriage to Taylor, not only to solidify his bond with a woman he genuinely cares for, but primarily to punish Brooke for her cruel deception. He imagines Brooke's reaction when she hears news of his expedited wedding, taking grim satisfaction in picturing her regret and emotional devastation. The rapid escalation of Ridge and Taylor's wedding preparations immediately alarms Brooke. Her initial confidence crumbles when she realizes that her plan has backfired spectacularly. Brooke begins to suspect Ridge's sudden decision to marry Taylor sooner rather than later could be directly related to their exposed scheme. As Brooke desperately attempts to confront Ridge, he coldly dismisses her, unwilling even to listen to her explanations or apologies. Ridge's emotional walls stand unyielding. He is now entirely closed off to any reconciliation with Brooke. Brooke's emotional turmoil increases as she watches Ridge and Taylor's wedding preparations progress quickly and flawlessly. Every detail is meticulously arranged, every choice symbolic of Ridge's determination to move forward decisively and without hesitation. Brooke finally confronts Nick, blaming their misguided plan for losing Ridge permanently. Nick, remorseful yet unable to fix their mistakes, admits they underestimated Ridge's pride and emotional strength. Meanwhile, Ridge channels his anger and humiliation into genuine emotional commitment toward Taylor. He publicly proclaims Taylor as the woman who deserves his complete loyalty, respect, and unwavering affection. Ridge convinces himself that his revenge against Brooke has, unexpectedly, clarified his true emotions. In his mind, Taylor becomes the stable, loving presence he truly desires, contrasting sharply with Brooke's manipulative nature. As the wedding day approaches, Ridge's commitment appears sincere and unwavering. Family and friends gather eagerly, celebrating Ridge and Taylor's apparent bliss. Yet beneath the surface, Ridge continues to wrestle privately with lingering emotional scars left by Brooke's betrayal. Though determined never to forgive Brooke, Ridge secretly fears his motivations might tarnish the genuine love Taylor deserves. On the other hand, Brooke faces intense emotional consequences. She experiences profound regret, realizing that her misguided attempt to manipulate Ridge has cost her deeply. Brooke watches helplessly from afar, recognizing too late the genuine love she may have lost forever. Her emotional anguish fuels dramatic tension, leaving viewers wondering if she might attempt one final, desperate measure to halt Ridge and Taylor's wedding. As the wedding ceremony unfolds, tensions and emotions run incredibly high. Ridge and Taylor exchange deeply heartfelt vows, each word deliberately crafted by Ridge to publicly demonstrate his rejection of Brooke and embrace of Taylor. Taylor, genuinely touched by Ridge's apparent sincerity, fully invests emotionally, oblivious to the complicated motivations underpinning Ridge's decision. Brooke, meanwhile, chooses a heartbreaking silence, quietly observing the irreversible step Ridge and Taylor take together. Nick, aware of his complicity, struggles with guilt, privately regretting his role in Brooke's emotional downfall. The wedding symbolizes a dramatic turning point, solidifying Ridge's choice, seemingly sealing Brooke's permanent exile from his emotional life. Yet, beneath this surface certainty lies ongoing potential for future turmoil. Ridge's marriage to Taylor, motivated partly by revenge, sets the stage for future emotional complications. Eventually, Taylor's inevitable discovery of Ridge's true motivations might lead to profound consequences, possibly jeopardizing their union. Ridge's emotional conflict, Brooke's regretful isolation, and Taylor's eventual understanding of the truth promise further dramatic episodes filled with intense confrontation and complex emotional dynamics. Next, we will dive deep into a brewing storm on the bold and the beautiful, exploring the intriguing reasons behind Daphne Rose's sudden decision to halt Steffy Forrester's plans to bring her back to Los Angeles. What could be holding Daphne back from facing Carter Walton, and why is there such palpable hesitation in her actions? Join us as we unravel the complex emotions, hidden secrets, and potential bombshells that might be lurking beneath the surface of this captivating storyline. Daphne Rose's reluctance to return to the heart of LA's drama is not without reason. It's becoming increasingly clear that she's wrestling with a tangled web of feelings, particularly her unresolved emotions for Carter Walton. The sting of rejection still lingers after Carter made the heart-wrenching decision to choose Hope Logan over her. This heartbreak is compounded by the memory of fleeting moments where Daphne believed a future with Carter was possible. Picture this: late-night conversations under the glittering LA skyline, where Carter, misinterpreting a tense exchange between Hope and a struggling Liam Spencer, sought comfort in Daphne's understanding presence. But was that connection as profound as Daphne hoped, or merely a fleeting escape for Carter? The emotional turmoil of believing in a shared destiny, only to watch it slip away, paints a poignant picture of Daphne's internal struggle as she contemplates her next move. Delving deeper, there's a tantalizing possibility that the bold and the beautiful writers are setting the stage for a dramatic off-screen revelation. Imagine a scenario where, in the heat of misunderstanding and raw emotion, Carter and Daphne shared a secret, passionate encounter. Perhaps it was a moment of vulnerability, a night where boundaries blurred, and they found solace in each other's arms amidst the chaos of their lives. But what if, after the dust settled and hope cleared the air about Liam, Carter returned to her, leaving Daphne to grapple with the aftermath alone? The implications of such a twist are staggering. Could Daphne now be carrying Carter's child, a life-changing secret that explains her hesitation to face him? The thought of returning to LA, pregnant with a child Carter may not even know exists, adds a layer of complexity to her already wounded heart. This potential pregnancy storyline isn't just a wild guess, it ties seamlessly into the narrative threads the show has been weaving. Carter's longing for a family has been a recurring theme, with heartfelt scenes where he envisions a future with hope, complete with the laughter of children echoing through their home. Yet, if Daphne is indeed expecting, this dream could take an unexpected turn. Picture the moment of revelation: Daphne, nervously clutching a positive pregnancy test, torn between the desire to share her news and the fear of disrupting Carter's meticulously planned life with hope. A child with Daphne could throw a wrench into the upcoming wedding plans, forcing Carter to confront a reality he hadn't anticipated. Will he step up as a father, or will old loyalties to hope pull him in another direction? The stakes couldn't be higher as this hidden truth threatens to unravel everything. Beyond the personal implications, Daphne's possible pregnancy raises questions about her return to Los Angeles at Steffi's insistence. She might be weighing the risk of her secret coming to light against the professional opportunity of promoting a glamorous new fragrance line for Forrester Creations. Imagine Daphne stepping off the plane, her chic Parisian style hiding a barely noticeable baby bump, determined to keep her composure during glamorous photo shoots and high-stakes business meetings. Her plan might be to make a swift appearance, dazzle the press with her signature charm, and retreat back to Paris before anyone suspects a thing. However, in the world of soap operas, secrets have a way of surfacing at the most inconvenient times. A casual comment, a lingering glance, or even a medical emergency during her visit could expose her condition, turning a routine business trip into a life-altering confrontation. On the flip side, there's a compelling argument for Daphne to gather her courage and reveal the truth to Carter sooner rather than later. Deep down, she might recognize that Carter, with his strong sense of responsibility and expressed desire for a family, would want to know if he's about to become a father. Visualize a quiet, emotional scene in a dimly lit Forrester Creations office where Daphne, voice trembling, confesses the reality of their shared past and its consequences. This moment could be a turning point, forcing both characters to reevaluate their priorities and relationships. Will Carter embrace the news with open arms, or will it create a rift between him and Hope, who has fought so hard to secure their future together? The emotional weight of this decision is immense, and Daphne's internal battle between protecting herself and doing what's right adds depth to her character's arc. Regardless of her choice, one thing is certain: in the unpredictable world of the bold and the beautiful, a secret of this magnitude cannot stay buried forever. Even if Daphne opts to remain in Paris, far from the prying eyes of LA's elite, Steffi Forrester is not one to let mysteries lie dormant. With her knack for uncovering hidden truths, whether through persistence or sheer intuition, Steffi is bound to discover Daphne's predicament. Perhaps a chance encounter at a Parisian fashion event or a suspicious phone call will tip her off, setting the stage for a dramatic confrontation. When the news of a possible pregnancy breaks, it will send shockwaves through the Forrester and Logan families, reshaping alliances and testing loyalties in ways no one saw coming. Adding to the tension, Carter and Hope's engagement already stands on shaky ground, with or without Daphne's bombshell. Their relationship has weathered countless storms, from family interference to personal insecurities, and the addition of a child from another woman could be the final test. Envision the fallout: heartfelt arguments in the Forrester mansion, where Hope grapples with feelings of betrayal and Carter wrestles with his sense of duty. The writers have hinted at unexpected twists in this storyline, and fans can expect a roller coaster of emotions as these characters navigate love, loss, and the possibility of new life. Will Carter and Hope emerge stronger than ever, or will this secret drive an irreparable wedge between them? Next, we will delve into a sizzling new plotline on the bold and the beautiful, where Steffi Forrester and Finn find a powerful ally in their mission to outmaneuver the cunning Luna Nozawa. With tension brewing and stakes higher than ever, the duo recruits none other than Will Spencer to exploit Luna's undeniable weakness for him. Join us as we explore this intricate scheme, uncover hidden motives, and imagine the explosive fallout that awaits in the episodes airing the week of June 23rd to 27th. The battle lines are drawn in Los Angeles as Steffi and Finn prepare to take down Luna Nozawa, a character who has stirred up endless trouble for the Forrester family. It's no secret that Luna poses a significant threat, not just to Elektra Forrester, but to everyone in her orbit. Her calculating moves and relentless ambition have made her a formidable foe, but every villain has a chink in their armor. For Luna, that vulnerability comes in the form of Will Spencer, a man who has caught her eye in a way that borders on obsession. Steffi and Finn, ever the strategic minds, have zeroed in on this weakness, recognizing that Will could be the key to unraveling Luna's carefully constructed plans. Their decision to bring Will into the fold isn't just a desperate move. It's a calculated risk, one that could shift the balance of power if executed with precision. Will Spencer, known for his loyalty to those he cares about, doesn't hesitate to join forces with Steffi and Finn in this daring plot. Picture the scene, a late-night strategy session in the sleek, modern living room of the Forrester mansion, where the trio huddles over cups of coffee, mapping out every detail of their plan to ensnare Luna. Will's disdain for Luna is palpable, fueled by her threats against Elektra and her manipulative games that have disrupted so many lives. He's all in, ready to play his part in a seduction trap designed to catch Luna off guard. The plan is as bold as it is risky. Will must convince Luna that his feelings for her are genuine, a task that requires him to tap into charm he's rarely shown. As they brainstorm, the air crackles with anticipation, each member of the team knowing that one wrong move could blow their cover and unleash Luna's wrath. Luna, for her part, seems blissfully unaware of the storm brewing against her. Her fixation on Will has grown into something almost feverish, a dangerous blend of desire and delusion. Despite his repeated rejections, she clings to the belief that he harbors a secret attraction to her, a fantasy she nurtures with every lingering glance and misinterpreted word. Imagine her surprise when Will shows up at her upscale apartment, his demeanor softened, a glint of something promising in his eyes. She opened the door to find him standing there, perhaps in a tailored jacket, his usual guarded expression replaced with a disarming smile. Luna, caught off guard by this sudden shift, won't sense the deception at play. Her heart will race as she invites him in, unaware that she's walking straight into a carefully laid trap, her obsession blinding her to the warning signs that might otherwise scream caution. The weekly preview video for The Bold and the Beautiful offers a tantalizing glimpse into how this seduction scheme unfolds. Will, playing his role to perfection, spins a tale of a fabricated breakup with Elektra, his voice dripping with feigned frustration as he confesses that she no longer excites him. Picture Luna leaning in, her eyes wide with intrigue, as Will paints a picture of boredom and a yearning for something or someone more daring. When Luna probes whether he's drawn to danger, Will's response is smooth and calculated. "I wouldn't be here if I didn't." The tension escalates as the promo captures a charged moment. Luna, emboldened by his words, moves closer, her lips brushing against his neck in a gesture of bold intimacy before their mouths meet in a heated kiss. It's a scene charged with electricity, leaving viewers to wonder just how far Will is willing to take this charade to protect those he loves. However, even the best-laid plans in the world of soap operas come with unforeseen hurdles, and Will's mission is no exception. While the makeout session might mark the extent of his seduction efforts after all, it's hard to imagine Will crossing certain lines, even for the sake of the plan. There's no doubt that complications loom on the horizon. Envision the moment when Luna, riding high on the belief that she's finally won Will over, begins to sense inconsistencies in his story. Perhaps a slip of the tongue or an unanswered call from Steffi could plant the first seeds of doubt in her mind. Will, despite his confidence going into this scheme, might find himself grappling with the moral weight of deceiving someone, even a person as dangerous as Luna. The emotional toll of playing this role, of pretending to feel something he doesn't, could add layers of complexity to his character, showing viewers a more vulnerable side to the typically stoic Spencer heir. When the truth inevitably comes crashing down, Luna's reaction is sure to be nothing short of volcanic. Picture the scene of betrayal, her apartment, once a sanctuary of her schemes, now the stage for her humiliation as she realizes Will's affection was nothing but a ruse orchestrated by Steffi and Finn. Her fury will likely know no bounds, her mind racing to plot revenge, not just against Will, but against everyone involved in this deception. Luna's character has always thrived on control, and losing it in such a personal, intimate way could push her to make erratic, unpredictable moves. Will she confront Will with venomous words, or will she channel her anger into a larger, more dangerous scheme against the Forresters? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers tease that Luna's next steps will be surprising, hinting at twists that could upend the fragile alliances and tentative peace within the LA elite. As this storyline unfolds, the collaboration between Steffi, Finn, and Will highlights the lengths to which family and friends will go to protect their own. Their plan, while fraught with risk, underscores a unifying theme of loyalty amidst chaos. Imagine the broader implications for Elektra, who remains a central target of Luna's machinations. Will this trap neutralize the threat against her? Or will it inadvertently place her in greater danger as Luna lashes out? The dynamics between these characters promise to keep fans glued to their screens, each episode peeling back another layer of deception, desire, and drama. The writers have set the stage for a rollercoaster of emotions, ensuring that every glance, every kiss, and every betrayal carries weight in this high-stakes game. So, what lies ahead for Luna Nozawa as her world begins to unravel? Will her obsession with Will lead to her ultimate downfall, or will she turn the tables on Steffi and Finn with a shocking counter-move? Stay tuned to the bold and the beautiful for all the answers, as the coming episodes promise to deliver jaw-dropping developments and heart-pounding confrontations. We can't wait to see how this risky seduction plot plays out, and we know you're just as eager for the next twist. Thank you for joining us on the B&B Spoilers channel, and be sure to catch our next update for more insights, predictions, and behind-the-scenes scoops on your favorite soap opera drama.